Sean2 Miles is an LA-based multi-genre producer, recording artist and businessman who's now teamed up with Paschan to share a mind-blowing new music video for their recent track, Favourite. Good afternoon, Sean2. How are you today?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing smashing, thank you. So this new single, Favourite, how would you describe it? Because it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I describe it as pretty cool, like you said.
Yeah. And I suppose if you were to attach a genre to it, what would you go for?
I go for Afrobeat, soul, R&B. Yeah.
What was the process of coming up with the song?
The process was coming up with the song was my cousin came in. Shout out to Ruben Ranson. He came into my studio and said, "Hey, you have a cousin in Chicago to get down." So she flew to LA and we made Favorite.
Yeah. Was it quite exciting to work with Paschan?
Yeah, it was very exciting.
What was it about working with her that was so good?
That she was family. That's the main thing.
Now, you've also created a music video for it. That must have been exciting to work on.
Yeah, super. We recorded a music video on a yacht and also parts in downtown LA.
How long did you spend filming the music video?
2 days.
So were you on that yacht the whole time, or was it kind of on and off?
It was we did downtown LA one day, then we did the yacht the whole day the next day.
Did it get tiring maybe being on that yacht for a whole day, or did you quite enjoy it?
Both. It kind of, we kind of both got a little seasick, that's the craziest thing. Yeah.
But I suppose it is quite exciting. I mean, we associate yachts with the rich and famous and wealthy, so was it quite exciting to experience being on a yacht?
Oh yeah, like I said, it was our favorite, one of our favorite things to do, being around our favorite people.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how we do it.
Yeah, for sure. And the music video does have a kind of fun night out with friends vibe to it, doesn't it, really? So what made you want to have that kind of vibe?
Yeah, like it's based off favorite, being around your favorite people, Yeah, it's a movement with favorites. So it's just like you want to be in your favorite mindset with your favorite people doing your favorite thing.
Yeah, and I think that's perhaps an important message, because we've had COVID recently where sometimes we weren't able to be around our favourite people, but now we're able to be around our favourite people again, and it's exciting, and happy times are here again. How much of the song would you say was inspired by your own life, maybe your own friends and your own favourite people?
That's what it was inspired by.
So was it completely inspired by that, or partly?
Yeah, completely. Yeah.
And I want to talk about the video as well, because it is exciting. I mean, it's only a 2-minute video, really, because it's only a 2-minute song, but there is so much stuff in there. It's all packed and exciting.
Yeah, it's full of excitement. 2 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. Was it as exciting to film as it looks to watch?
Yes, definitely. It was a fun video shoot.
Now, how did you actually get into music yourself?
I've been in music since I was 5 years old, playing keys. I was in a marching band. I was doing it from a young age.
Yeah, marching band sounds exciting. How does being in a marching band compare to creating songs?
It's the same excitement, the love of music, the love of composition and just rhythm for me.
Yeah.
I still get that feeling.
So when you've started out in that marching band, did you have any intention of becoming a musician in the way that you are now, as in writing and performing songs? Or were you kind of in the moment at that time?
I was in the moment. I was just a country guy from Mississippi, just trying to feel good with music. Yeah.
Presumably, when you first started out, you hadn't really written a song before. So when you first wrote a song, did it come naturally to you, or did you find it quite difficult at first?
I felt like it was natural. Yeah.
And why do you think it came so naturally to you? I mean, is it your family that you sort of grew up around it, or is it just a talent that you have, and it's as simple as that?
I think it was just the talent and the passion I had. Yeah, because I was always performing as a kid. You know, Michael Jackson is my idol, so I used to always, you know, dress up and dance and sing. So as I become older and older, this is no pressure to me.
Yeah. And who were some of your early influences growing up?
Michael Jackson, Tupac, yeah, B.B. King, guys like those.
How would you say your sound compares to them? Would you say there's elements in your songs that sound like some of those artists?
I can't compare. You know, that's not my job to do. Yeah, so I just make good music, and you know, I don't know.
And what about family as well? I mean, were there musicians and people that were interested in music in your family that influenced you to some extent?
Yeah, my dad influenced me, and my mother. They was very supportive of me coming up. So yeah, shout out to my parents.
And would you say it was almost inevitable that you would become a musician because you had parents that influenced you, or not?
Yeah, definitely. I would say it's inevitable for sure.
And did you always want to get into music, or was it something that you just naturally fell into?
I think it was both. It was both. That's all I ever know was me to do music.
What would you say it is about your music that makes it unique?
The most unique part of my music is me being true to myself in my music. So I'm multicultural when it comes to my sounds, because I'm diverse.
Is it easy to be diverse? Because sometimes it can be hard, can't it? If people are used to hearing one sound, they might get a bit confused if you change to another. But I mean, do your fans kind of like the diversity?
Yeah, I think they do. You know, my people come from different walks of life.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, so I connect with everybody.
What would you say it is as well that keeps you going? Do you struggle for inspiration, or does it just come to you?
Yeah, you know, coming from a struggle and having kids, you know, staying in LA, being Black in America, all these type of things, you know what I mean, fuel the fire when it comes to my inspiration of creation.
There's no shortage of inspiration there. Maybe it's too much. Maybe you can't get it all into a song. Does that happen?
No, you know, I tell people a lot that when I create a song, it's just a conversation. It's like me having a conversation.
Have you ever written a song that hasn't been released? You've kind of scrapped it?
Yeah, of course. I got a lot of songs like that.
So do you ever come back to them and maybe put them in a future song, like maybe some parts?
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes I bring whole songs back. I bring a whole song that I created years ago.
Yeah, and how are you able to come back and use them still? Are you able to come back and improve them with a fresh approach, or is it still just parts of it that were good that you take and put in another song?
Yeah, I come back with a fresh approach with it. Maybe another mix, or I reproduce it and I redo the vocals. Yeah, sometimes it hit me later.
Just to talk a little bit about Paschan, who also worked with you on this song, Favourite. Of course, you mentioned she is family of yours, but how would you describe her? Would you say you two do similar types of music normally?
Paschan comes from a real big soul background. Whitney Houston is one of the idols and stuff like that growing up, and she, you know, her name fits her because she has a lot of passion in her. So that's what makes us both just come together, because we join the same passion we have for music together.
Passion is so important in music, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. For this current single, Favourite, there is a whole load of merchandise, isn't there?
Definitely. We have nice hats with t-shirts, onesies for the ladies. Yeah, it's some great merch that's attached to the song and the brand. So
that is quite impressive. Why do you think it's important to have merchandise?
To connect, you know, to connect to people in a different way. You know, I have a big love for fashion, so yeah, I wanted to have something that anybody can feel like someone's favorite.
Clothing is probably a good business area to get into, because I'd say 98% of us, at least, least wear clothes. So somebody who likes your music, there's a pretty good chance that they're gonna want clothes of your music.
Yeah, they should.
Why do you think people should buy the merchandise?
Yeah, I think they should do what they like to do. So it's different strokes to different folks. So if
Yeah.
it's your thing, come join. If it's not, you can be on the unfavorite list and not happy.
Yeah. What else is coming up after this current single, Favourite? Are there plans for more stuff?
Yes, Paschan is coming out with a favorite EP. So we're in the process of going through that, getting that ready to drop soon. And I'm also coming out with an album myself.
Oh, what can you tell us about the album, if you can tell us anything?
I can tell you that this will be your favorite album.
Why?
You got to find out to see. Stay tuned.
Yeah, you seem pretty proud of it.
Definitely.
It is possibly generally true that people's most recent work is what they're most proud of, right? Because they've improved over the years, so their most recent work generally is going to be their best.
Exactly.
Well, in the meantime, where are we able to find the current single, Favourite?
You can find it on all streaming platforms, everywhere.
Excellent. Well, many thanks for joining us today. It's been great to talk to you.
Thank you, man. Have a good one.